The following footage was recorded on a security camera in someone's home. We can see two women sitting on the couch watching television together. They are both in blankets, looking snug, but this feeling was only going to last another 5 seconds. Have a look. Out of nowhere, a massive tree crashes through the ceiling. It rips the roof to shreds and smashes into the floor where the two women are sitting. The girl on the left quickly throws off the cardboard and starts to look for her friend in panic. She doesn't find her on camera, and they are likely buried under the debris. She then decides to pull her phone out and contact someone for help. It is unknown what happened to the other woman, but the visible one suffered no injuries. The upcoming video was captured at Austin Airport and surfaced on the internet around a year ago. The opening frame features two planes, a Southwest one on the ground and a FedEx one coming into land. The FedEx plane is unable to halt its landing, so it looks inevitable that both planes will collide with one another. Are they able to avoid it? Have a watch for yourself.
Flight heading 170, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff, traffic 3 mile final is a heavy 767.
Okay, 170, cleared for takeoff, 18 left, copy the traffic, Southwest 708.
Tower confirm, FedEx 1432 Heavy, cleared to land on 18 left.
FedEx 1432 Heavy, that is affirmative, 18 left, you are clear to land, traffic departure, route route to 737.
Roger.
Southwest 708, confirm on the road.
Rolling now.
Southwest aboard. FedEx is on the go.
Southwest 708, roger, you turn right when able. Negative.
Both pilots use their expert communication to navigate their way out of the situation. As the FedEx plane prepares to land, the Southwest plane prepares to take off at the perfect time, so they do it in unison. As we can see towards the end, the both planes ended up nail-bitingly close to each other, but managed to avoid danger. No consequences came from this misconception. The following video was filmed on a motorcycle using a GoPro on the rider's helmet. We can see the bike waiting at a set of traffic lights with cars by their side. When the light goes green, all of the vehicles are expected to stay in their lanes and continue driving, but what actually happens is crazy. Take a look.
Jesus, woo! Woo!
All of the cars take off and everything looks normal. The motorcycle rider takes a quick glance right, and this is a huge moment before disaster. When he looks up, the 3 cars ahead crash into each other and he has no time to sway out of the way. He drives right into the crash, but miraculously survives the incident. He quickly gets up and runs to the side of the road before lying down in disbelief at what he just experienced. He was in the face of death and came out alive, likely with some minor injuries though. The upcoming clip features one of the stupidest people in the world, and you're about to find out why. It takes place in a massage lounge, and we can see a lineup of men waiting for their massage to be given. Our focus, however, is on the woman. She has accidentally caused a fire and needs to stop it before it gets out of hand. She reacts quickly and grabs a jug of unknown liquid. Have a look. liquid she uses is alcohol, which fuels the fire into exploding. It instantly covers the entire room and actually ends up setting people on fire. The men can be seen fleeing the scene with shirts and vests in flames, throwing them to the ground. The dude in front had it the worst though. The initial explosion shot straight in his direction like an inflamed arrow and started burning him alive. Most of the people in the room walked out with severe burns that night. A lot of people have a fear of thunderstorms in our world, and if that's you, prepare to be shaken by this next clip. It was recorded in a rainforest at the time of a storm, but the storm wasn't the only dangerous thing present. There were alligators, snakes, and crocodiles in the area, but surprisingly, they were the least of the man's concerns. Take a look.
All right, so honest gear review time. When I'm out here in a place like this, in a remote swamp where the thunder's cracking off and there's alligators cruising around, there's a couple things that I absolutely cannot live without. One of those is a GPS. Doesn't matter where you go in the world, you should always have a GPS, and I used to carry a big, bulky, handheld one, and I got hit. I felt it, yeah. I got hit. That hurt. Yeah, it just hurt. Yeah.
As he's about to give his audience some outdoor survival advice, a large bolt of lightning strikes a tree next to him. Everyone knows to stay away from trees during a thunderstorm, but the so-called expert didn't follow this protocol. When the lightning strikes, he immediately dashes out of the swamp to the bank before claiming he felt the lightning strike. This is because lightning travels, and since he was near the tree, its charge could reach him. Thankfully, nobody was injured, but he did say that it slightly hurt. The following video was filmed in Beirut and shows a Lebanese woman taking her bridal photos. She is doing all kinds of stances, and the cameraman is getting a lot of angles, but none of them had any knowledge of what was about to happen. The video was captured in 2020, on the date of the Beirut explosion. The explosion was supposedly caused by an industrial factory where a fire happened. The fire caught onto a stockpile of ammonium nitrate, which forced a huge explosion to occur. The explosion ended the lives of 218 people, and the woman in this video was just out of proximity to being part of that number.